Hey Elmhurst family, in this video I'm going to share how to create weighted gradebook categories in Canvas in order to reflect our new Elmhurst United shared grading policy. Now in all of our final grades for all of our courses, we want to have two categories. Each of these categories is worth 50%. The first one is coursework, and that includes things such as completing guided notes or math practice, exit tickets that check for understanding or give feedback but aren't formal assessments, steps toward projects and essays such as planning tools and beginning steps but not the final draft. And the other 50% assessments is going to include small or large tests of kiddo skills and content knowledge. This might include exit tickets that are formal assessments for mastery. It might include end of unit projects. It could include small weekly quizzes and big end of unit tests and end of unit essays too. So the big question is, how do we put all of our assignments into these two categories in Canvas? And here's how you do it. So you're going to start off at your course homepage. And then you're going to click on Assignments. All of your assignments are going to appear right now in a row underneath the term Assignments. And our first step to create weighted categories for our grade is to click on the upper right-hand corner, these three dots in a row, and choose the option Assignment Groups Weight. We're going to click the box next to Weight Final Grade based on assignment groups. Ignore what pops up for now because assignments is not one of our categories. Just click Save. So right now, everything is in this default group category of assignments that we don't want. Let's create the two categories we do want. We're going to do that by clicking plus group. I'm going to name the first one coursework and make it 50% of total grade. Then click Save. Then I'm going to do this again, plus group, assessments, 50% of total grade. Those two new assignment groups, aka categories, appear at the bottom of my assignments page. And I can see that each one is 50% of the total grade. And that assignments category is 0% of the total grade. And that means that anything that stays in assignments is not going to be counted into kids' final grades. So what I need to do now is to move all of my assignments into the categories they should go into. Maybe there's some assignments here that you don't want to include in kids' final grade. You decide after all, it was just practice, or it was something before enough kids got logged into your Canvas page, whatever the reason. There'll be a separate video that teaches you how to delete assignments. For now, you could just leave those in the assignments category. Anything that you do want to keep though, like let's say this Kindle's quiz, I'm going to move over to the correct category. I could click and drag it over. That's one option. I'm going to put that in assessments. I'm going to take this reading log. I'm going to put that under coursework. And I would repeat this for each one of the assignments. If that feels too cumbersome, another way you can go about it for any of these, like let's say the quiz license limit reached, is to click on that assignment itself and then to edit it. When you click edit, you'll see an option pop up, assignment group. It's currently assignments. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. And I'm going to change this to be assessments. Down at the bottom, make sure you save. I'm back on that assignments page. I can see that I have a few of them moved over to the right categories, and then I need to still move over all of this stuff. If once you delete the assignments you don't want, move everything that you do want, you could eventually delete this generic assignments category entirely, but I'm not going to find out what happens if I do that right now. I worry that it's going to delete my assignments. Then from this point on, for every new assignment you create, you need to make sure that you tag it with the correct group category. So you could do that via the assignments page. When I click plus assignment, I'm going to see this same option pop up of assignment group, and I can change it over to coursework or assessments, whichever one fits. Similarly, if you create via discussions for a graded discussion, you'll see this option pop up. Under quizzes, similarly, you'll see the same option pop up of what category you want to put it into. It's in pretty much the same format. Assignment group, change it over to assessments. If you are creating your new assignments via modules page, like I'm doing here, it doesn't give you that option right at the very start. So after I create the assignment and name it, I'm going to need to go back into that and edit it in order to put it into the correct category. So I click edit. I find assignment group and I change it to the correct category and save. At any point, if you just don't trust yourself whether the assignments you've created are in the right categories, a way that you can double check yourself is to click on assignments again. And regardless of whether you created that assignment via modules, if you create it via quizzes, discussions, or in the assignments page, it's all going to show up back here into this flow. And you can see whether the assignment is in the correct category or whether you need to move it over.